Funding for baking memories for kids comes from cookies just like this. 100% of the profits from the cookies goes to sponsoring trips just like Chase's. After adding an extra hour to their school day in 2012, Chester Shell Elementary was able to climb out of the bottom 100 and had normal school hours last year. This year, the guidelines have changed and Chester Shell Elementary is back to what they call Power Hour. The greenhouse at Wellmont Gardens is completely handicap accessible. Even the tables with the plants on them adjust their height to accommodate people that may be in wheelchairs. Nearly 80% of funding from Moving Alachua County Forward initiative would fund roads like Tower Road. The rest of the funding would go towards pedestrian, bicycle, and transit projects. After Dr. Gilman's accident, he spent 6 weeks in the hospital in months of rehab. After he was fully recovered, he found his way back to the ring, and that's where success was waiting for him. Even though journalism and communications is not on the top 20 list of starting jobs with the highest salaries, that isn't stopping future students from going into that major. The number of people being homeschooled in Alachua County has more than doubled since 2008. With the Sides family contributing to this increase, there are now over 1,000 students being homeschooled in Alachua County. University of Florida golfer Eric Banks came to UF just like any other freshman until he took his physical exam. The doctors at UF discovered a second murmur in his heart, and he would later learn he needed open heart surgery. After Banks got the news, he did seem to notice some symptoms in hindsight.
I started getting tired and I was feeling pretty sick like at the start of the year. And then as the year went on, like when we were playing SECs and NCAAs and stuff like that, I woke up in the morning and I was like exhausted. So I knew that although it was going to be a pretty rough procedure, it had to be done.
After missing 9 months of competitive golf due to his surgery, Banks returned to UF to start his sophomore spring season.
He was a little slow to respond in that he didn't play that great in qualifying, and we actually discussed the possibility of redshirting, but I think both of us are glad that he didn't. He played and he played well. And
even though Banks was anxious to get back on the course, he did have some doubts when he first returned back to the game.
I mean, the biggest struggle afterwards was just kind of trusting that I was healed and that I could swing. I started off hitting 50-yard shots in the fall and then ended up working my way up to the woods relatively fast for what I went through, but just knowing that everything up in here is healed and that it was solid.
Banks is now a junior at UF and still working on his golf game. He hopes someday he will have the opportunity to play professionally. Eric says with all that he went through during his surgery, he doesn't take anything for granted now. Just the little things like getting to play his favorite sport in the Florida sunshine is something special to him. For WUFT News, I'm Taylor Burke. Duval Elementary School in Gainesville was the school chosen by the Alachua County School Board to start the University of Florida program, Gator Move. Gator Move is a volunteer program that is run by student athletes and teaches elementary students about living a healthy lifestyle through physical activity and exercise. The program currently has 24 elementary students enrolled, and twice a week UF student athletes volunteer with the kids. Because the same elementary students attend Gator Move each week, it really allows the kids and student athletes to develop a relationship.
My favorite part is being able to work with the kids, to see them improve. So whether it's individually or just over time, you see them pick up a skill like jumping, or we did ladder drills today.
Gator Move has been around for 2 semesters, and Levin hopes that the program will continue. Levin is the leader for the program with the help of the faculty at the Office of Student Life at the University of Florida.
David is a great addition. He is in charge. I give him free reign to tell the student athletes what they're going to be doing, developing programs, and then he comes in and he meets with me and we kind of go over some highs and lows of some of the things that we're doing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Taylor Burke at the University of Florida. I'm here with Arielle McQueen. She's a Gator long jumper, and she's the first person to score points here at SEC for the Gators. So what was it like, Arielle, being a freshman? How was your first SEC experience?
Definitely a little nerve-wracking, but once I got there and got the first jump completed, then I was ready to go in competition mode.
How was it too? You also PR'd, so tell us about that experience.
The PR felt absolutely great. I was ready for another PR to come season. It went pretty well for me so far indoors. This is my first time competing indoors, but I was very thrilled to have a home PR here.
So you're also competing in triple jump. So what are you looking forward to? Is that tomorrow, correct?
Indeed. Correct. Tomorrow I'm definitely looking for another big PR and triple jump to kind of get ready to close indoor regular season and head into indoor championship season now that we're getting outdoor. Getting ready transitioning to outdoor. But definitely another PR and triple jump tomorrow.
I'm Taylor Burke with Darielle McQueen. Come back for some more updates at SEC.